they don't have much firepower. They've scored 14 points in 2 games combined, and they know they don't have much firepower to match. So if they go down 12 or 14 in the first quarter, that mentally that's going to be demoralizing, tough battle for them.
Okay, they come back with that from there. It's something there, but here they come.
Hey, wing it.
Nice.
Another handoff to Hennessy.
Yeah. I think Coach has to be, I understand the dynamics about running and what they gave up last week, but any good team is going to work on the run defense if you got smoked the other week with 250 yards against you. So to go to the point we were just saying, it might behoove while it's 31. Yeah, I get up under center and just try to get it that way. This is 2-down territory, Ryan. What'd you think?
Absolutely. But you know what? I spoke with Coach McNair over in Lindenwold, and man, what a good guy. He's taken on a program that folded last year.
Really?
They folded, and they were running a JV program. They're back up at the varsity, and he's had a tough go at it. There we go.
Bad handoff. Indecisiveness. But that was on the quarterback right there because he should have just let it go.
Almost a yard.
So as they're going forward here,
I think if you recognize, you're 2-3 drives in here, you recognize there's a problem with that. You got to eliminate something like that. When you only need a yard, don't get fancy. Don't get
under center.
Like you said, straight up, go get it, and then then run your plays after that.
You always say it's always about north and south.
Absolutely.
And believe me, one thing Lindenwold does have, they do have a little bit of speed on the outside. They can track somebody down.
Yep.
So like you say, I would track up the middle. That's your best option right now. Now see, this is one of those plays where now they're stacking the box down. They got 6 in the box right there. Absolutely. So you got to look in to stuff that, and there he goes. He's very fortunate.
Shifty movement there.
Very fortunate to get that first down. Yep.
That was a great run by Jordan Dozier.
That was nice. Very fortunate to get that first down there because I'll tell you, if they were looking at it and we had to replay that knee looked like it might have come down a little bit early. But he got the spot. He got what we call the left-footed spot.
We'll take it. Hey, listen, take that one at the end of the first while it was up 6-0.
There it is.
No replay. We'll take that first down.
Listen, you're listening to 98.7 at Coast. And we're going to take a little bit of a break before the start of the second quarter here. Norm, take us, baby.
Yeah.
Johnny Longhots here on Pacific and Pine. Best of luck to everybody. Anglesey Ale House. Ale Works at the Wildwood Bowl. Wishes all our kids a great year. Whaletail, located in Burley. Across from Home Depot, cheering everyone on for a good season. Bruni's Pizza. What's up, Bernardo? How you doing, baby boy? Up on 47 in the Canals Plaza. The best to all the kids and coaches this year. And Notch Tree Service, a cut above all your wishes of the athletes. Best of luck this year. The Flight Deck Diner, like I said, it's always that good. And we must love that the breakfast and lunch are out of this world. Deep Sea Liquors and Revolution Liquors. We love you guys over there because you're very responsible liquor distributors over there. And Bal Harbor, Triano & Son, the Irish Society. And as we get ready to start this, right now, we're going back and forth. How you doing there? Anthony over there at Anthony's Club. And Wildwood is going right to left. And there's a penalty before we start.
Lindenwold again. It looks like this D end. It's just the second call on him. He keeps lining up over the ball. That's nice. Hey,
First and five.
first and five is wild. And like going back with Coach McNair, he said we got to eliminate these mistakes. And he's taken over a program, and he said his main thing is he wants to instill discipline in this team.
Well, this is what I mean. I'm noticing that. Long as, they're young kids and they can be shaped and they can be molded, things like that. But as long as they stay disciplined and focused and still have the love for the game and not sit up here and hang their heads. And that's what we want from both sides.
Absolutely.
Sit up and do and everything else. It's all about the camaraderie and the sportsmanship that we do see here.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it's hard when you're losing to get these kids to buy in, but he's going for it.
Well, there's a lot of people over here. It's a high snap though. There they go. He gets about 3. But as you were saying, Ryan, with the coach on the other side, it just looks like, they're hungry. Obviously, they're hungry to play the sport. But also, I think he has them motivated to want to play the sport because they could probably just lay down and just call it a day. But at the end of the day, hey,
absolutely,
they have something here because a lot of times a lot of high schools don't even carry football anymore.
And he had told me, his 4 captains that started the year are not the same 4 captains now, and that's a hard move to make.
That's a very hard move,
and I applaud the coach for doing it.
Exactly. I'm telling you, you got to buy into it. Oh.
Incomplete pass on
Incomplete pass. See, this is what, Ryan, this is what I really don't grasp sometimes from some teams, is that it was 2nd and 2. So to me, if it's 2nd and 2, go north and south. Get the first down and then sit up here and try that. Because once again, you want to sit, although this is 2-down territory going through here, but if you can sit up here and make this, obviously you want to make it to get the first down here. But if you don't, you run the risk of 4th down, and what if you don't get it done? Now you've just energized the other side.
Absolutely, you're right there. And that's the thing of don't get fancy. Just get, like you said, north and south, and don't get away from the read. Just give the straight off, and then let Hennessy do what he's been doing.
It is. I've never really. There he is, right there. Great pass.
Gianni with the catch.
Play fake. Boom. There you go.
Looks like they may have something on there with that quick out.
I think you're right.
Third time it was open. Second completion that Jordan has made on that.
It was nice though. It was very nice design play and everything else. But like I say, they're getting the corners aren't really covering. They're giving them too much space, which means they need to crowd the line just a little bit more. If they crowd the line a little bit more, it makes it easier for the defensive people because they are starting to get to him a little bit, the quarterback. So if he can't get that ball off, either A, he's going to throw it over the head, or B, he's going to make a mistake. So that's one of those things that if they make the adjustment going into halftime right there, that's something that you might see. So he has to be careful of that.
They're bringing their backers up, and they're firing the A-gap. They just want pressure. Deep ball.
There it is. Nice. What a great ball.
Jordan
very nice.
to Trevor Troiano for a 23-yard touchdown.
Very, very nice. It looks really good, but like you say, the corners too soft, and they're playing. That was more of a zone defense they're playing. He found the soft spot, ran across. It was they called that a skinny post. Okay, came across, boom, he saw him, boom, hit it, and there it was, right there. Wilden's going us up 12-0 with 10-12 to go, and they're looking again. Now they're going to, let's see. Well, now they're going for 2. I said, but to bring that score up there, but once again, I would rather see them under center and go that way, because even if you have a read option, you don't go down the line and pitch it and let them run for the sticks. So we'll see what we're going to get.
See what we have here.
Yeah.
Once again, Lindenwold stacking the box.
Yeah. There it is. No good. This is just what I mean. He had happy feet. The quarterback had a little happy feet. He was looking, but once somebody got close.
The thing that Alex Ruiz, he's another kid who's a freshman. If he keeps running that pattern through, he kind of got caught in traffic.
Yeah.
Stopped running.
He was in the wash.
Jordan was expecting him to go out, but
I think he pumped before he released that ball.
Yes.
If I'm mistaken, right?
I would be remiss to not congratulate my son Trevor Triano on his first varsity touchdown. It was, a very nice,
that's what you're
very nice
supposed to do.
pattern there, and that was the touch on the pass by Jordan. I mean, you can see the potential he has. That ball that he threw was, I mean, he dropped it right in the basket there. Trevor ran a good pattern, and that's the second drive that puts them up 12-0, and mentally and morally it is a boost to the maroon side, and it's a defeat to the white side.
It is. I see what you're saying. So I see going back and forth. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors for allowing us to do this. Anthony's Grub on Montgomery Avenue. Wishes all schools great years. When you're hungry, think Anthony's Grub. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, baby? I ain't forgot about you today. Whale's Tail, located in Burley, across from the Home Depot. Everyone is cheering on everybody for a great season. Notch Tree Service, a cut above. Wishes all the athletes the best of luck this season. Deep Sea Liquors, Bal Harbor, Oceanfront Hotel, and the Crest. We're proud supporters of all high school sports. When friends and family come to visit, don't just put them on the sofa, although I would. Call Bal Harbor at 609-522-3343 or book online at balharborhotel.com. Listen, I'm not mad. I tell the truth. This is like fish. It stinks after 2 days, okay? In other words, just get rolling. Just get rolling. It's called what it is.
I'll kick them out. They can go to Bal Harbor.
They can go to Bal Harbor. and tell them we sent you.
Yes.
Crest sponsor, proudly serving. Oh! Linden recovers. Once again, they're not feeling anything either.
The 38-yard
Looks like Linden's trying to get a little frustrated right now, with that right there. I guess the gentleman
39-yard line.
who quote-unquote couldn't feel the kickoff was frustrated that he got dozed upon. Well, that's what happens.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
And one of the things too, if you watch Wildwood, they've kicked those kicks probably 75% of their kickoffs. They normally don't really kick deep. So
Okay.
If you either got to prepare for that, and if you're not successful recovering, you can't be mad at the other team.
Thank you.
You got to adjust to what they're doing.
I agree 100%. So let's see right now who's got the
Looks like they're back in this pistol formation with their quarterback out of the
There he
game.
goes. Oh, what a play!
And who is that?
Yes.
No other than
That's about a loss for about 8 yards, isn't it?
That was a phenomenal job of Liam Reed, and
He was like a shot out of a missile.
6-yard loss. And then,
Nice.
plays like that are what help the rest of your defense. I mean, obviously you make the stop there, but now for a team that doesn't really pass that well, now they're 2nd and 16, and you're coming off it. You got the energy, you got the touchdown. First defensive play, your linebacker fires the gap, gets a running back for a 6-yard loss, and everybody on your team around you is now their energy is a little higher.
It is. That falls on the guard on Lindenwall right there because you should have picked him up coming there. The guard should have picked him up, or the back should have chipped him before he went out.
Yes. But easier said than done when they've been trying to block them, but
we have a little timeout here. Lindenwall, a little top. Wait a minute. What do we have? A little delay of game?
so it's going to be an infraction. When they broke their huddle, they had 12
men on the
he
field.
had to go off the field, and the referee
That
called
pushes them back even more. We have a little break. While we have this little break in the game here, Norm, take us real quick.
All right, Lindenwall called timeout first. Timeout, Lindenwall.
And we are back, coming back on the field. Lindenwall took a little timeout right there. With that infraction, Ryan, they're about, what would you say, second Second and 16?
Yeah, they're still at 16. What they're saying, they threw that flag, but the line judge on the other side, they got together, and he said that the Lindenwold coach called a timeout, which wiped off that flag.
Okay.
Second and 16, which would have been a second and 21, but it looks like Lindenwold's going spread now.
Yeah, it does.
We'll see.
Listen, I think a pass is coming up right now because that's what he's looking at because they're crowding the line. Yep, there it is. The crowd. This is exactly what we mean. No, he was on the ground, so he was down the ground. It was a good try. Look at him. So, I tell you, he got close to a personal foul on Lindenwold. It was a good play, good pass, and just like we thought, so it's a manageable third and about 3. But that's what Wildwood has to be careful of, because I'm looking at that and I'm saying to myself, you know that they have to pass the ball. Why would you crowd the line?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing there, too. I mean, you're watching this quarterback. He did throw a beautiful ball there. It really was nice. Well timed, nice spiral, but he doesn't have the arm to beat you deep.
Right.
And you're playing, and, you're running, you're recovering. Gianni there, let the receiver get too close on him, so he had a bail, which gave that break, and then Gianni comes up, and instead of wrapping, he tries to throw a shoulder into him, lets the receiver get another 4 yards. That's stuff that you got to wrap up and tackle and limit the damage that you've already given.
Yeah, the slot receiver pulled the back up. Third down. Oh, he's got a pull. Lindenwold with a big play. It looks like he might go the distance. Well, let's not go that. Lindenwold with about a 35-yard gain down to the 17-yard line.
Tobias Martin for the first down and more.
I'll tell you, that was a phenomenal play call by Lindenwold.
It really was.
They ran almost a reverse option there, and had Wildwood Wildwood's just been firing. They all fired. They went around the outside, and it was wide open.
It is.
Trevor Troiano made a tackle.
Touchdown
35 yards down the field.
Touchdown saving tackle. Because what happens, they use their own aggression against them. They let them block down. They fired down. In essence, they didn't stay in their lane. They're going back and forth, so they have to be cognizant of that right there, and I'm quite sure Coach Loomis will bring that up to them, too.
Great play adjustment by Lindenwold.
Yes, it was.
Recognize that, call that play. That's that's what Lindenwold needed at that time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they don't handle the ball. This is a big play for Wildwood if they can capitalize on it right now. He's reversing field. Oh, he fumbles. Wildwood recovers. He had a lane, and he got stripped.
Recovered by Javion Hennessy.
That's a big play for Wildwood. I can tell you that right now.
That's a huge play for Wildwood. And on the flip side, what does that do to Lindenwold?
It demoralizes them a little bit.
That is. And now their defense is back on the field. Wildwood don't get fancy. Hand the ball off. Let your grunts in the interior line make some plays and throw some blocks and let Javion get running, and then you get another score and you're in a very good position.
It is. I'm looking at where they're at right now. If the play were to come about, to be honest with you, I can see a nice toss sweep going up there. Little toss sweep. If the end would block down, it would allow the running back to sit up here and go down the sideline. But we're going to see. Hopefully, it's going to look like delayed draw.
Hennessy's met immediately at the line.
Yeah.
Got bundled up.
Oh, there's a player down on the field.
Wow. You got a
player down.
On the field.
While we have this little bit of a break, we're going to send you back to the studio real quick. Norm, take us. You can run 2 commercials, Norm, okay? We're trying to assess the injury to the Wildwood player that's here. Coach is out in the field. Looks like he's sitting up right now and everything else. You know why we have this elongated break right now? Looks like they're getting ready to, he got him up on his feet. Looks like he hurt his knee. But he's on his feet.
Yeah, that's Ryan Gilligan.
Ryan Gilligan, yes.
And that's their kicker as well.
Exactly. I'm telling you, he's walking real gingerly, but it doesn't look too promising at this particular point. I don't know yet.
Yeah, he grabbed that.
He grabbed his. He did. He sure did. So let's just hope and pray that the young man is all right and everything else, and he's able to. If he doesn't come back into the game, he's able to continue playing this year. They're back on the field right now. It is now 2nd down and 10.
Say one thing you're going to get with Wildwood kids, they're going to be tough, you know. And speaking on that, one of the real unsung heroes of any Wildwood sport is the trainer, Mandy Z. Perez. I mean, she's their trainer, but she's like she's a true friend to them. I mean, these kids spend so much time. They're taking a beating. They don't come off the field, and Z is just a phenomenal trainer and phenomenal person. And I mean her. She's getting put to work she's earning her paycheck.
She's on that paycheck.
When she comes to to a football game, she's out there as much, she's out there more than the kicker usually, but she's out there all the time.
Wildwood has to be careful here because right now Linden is stacking the box. They have 6 in the box. The cornerbacks are crowding. A good play fake and a nice pass up the seam will do. Oh, offside. There we go.
See what they're going to give that on. It looked like Lindenwall came, but if they call that flinch on Wildwood.
I don't know. We'll see. Who was that? It's either that or I'm trying to see. It's motion. Motion on Wildwood. Half the distance.
When you see the lineman smack himself on the helmet, you
know what it is.
You know where that flag's going.
Exactly. So like I said, you have to think now you're in a situation where, quote unquote, you know they're going to pin their ears back. You know they're going to come. So it's imperative to make sure there's a clean snap and to get back and forth with him.
Watching Coach Loomis throughout the first two games, though, this isn't a definite run. I mean, this is where he does like to throw as well. A lot of those quick ones, and those quick outs have been there. If we're looking, these corners are a little lazy. They get caught looking in the backfield. Yeah. He may have something again here. So
I think if he can play fake and hit the tight end over the middle, that would be a very valuable play to at least get him a little bit out of the hole that's right here. So we're just going to see. Lindenwall is pressing right now.
Lindenwall's a straight man across.
Yeah, they are. They're manning up, so let's see what we got. He's going to pass.
Quick screen to Gianni Troiano. He gets up inside. Maybe a gain of a yard.
If that. He got back to the original line of scrimmage, it looked like.
When they got 3 yards out of that play.
It's 3rd down coming up, 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12.
Listen, wherever you want to sandwich your whole tray, call Primo's Hoagie in Rio Grande, 846-7532. Also, unlock your potential at Farrell's Chiropractic, where athletes can recover top-tier soft tissue injury. Make your appointment today. Anthony's Grub on Montgomery Avenue wishes all schools a great year. When you're hungry, think Anthony's. Lucky Bones at the foot of the Cape May Bridge supports all athletes in Cape May County. Stop in the Lucky Bones for great food, great friends. Lucky Bones. Listen, the Garganelli's off the chain. I'm just telling you right now. Lucky Bones consistent all the time. I love the food that's over there. They do a great. Chef does a great food. Listen, also with Harpoons up on the bay too. You got to love you guys there. And here we go. Wildwood's got a 3rd down and long.
Yes, I could see a pass to Trevor Troiano there.
That's it.
Right, went across.
Oh, man. That's the play before to that tight end that they should have came up with before. So now Wildwood has to punt this ball because it's not about sitting up here going 4th down right now.
Well, we shall see. But that one was to a backup with Vinny Sweeney, and I think he heard that linebacker. It's hard.
You say footsteps?
You just get in the game, and then they send you across the middle, and
don't have crocodile arms. I'm just saying we don't need any crocodile arms. I mean that's what that is. Like we say, it's a little crispy duck.
It happens. So
yeah. Listen, they got to sit up here now.
And see if carries up.
They got to sit up here now, and we're going to see if they punt. See, this is something that I don't. Well, they should quick kick this if they were smart.
They don't set up in a punt formation.
They're not at all.
They do go
Oh, well, there's
Flag on the
play.
delay a game.
Delay a game.
Bad game.
It's not too bad. I mean, they're already inside their own 5, so you're only going to have a 2-yard penalty there. But and while, like I said, while it doesn't set up in a traditional punt formation, so they go spread. But in their first game against Holy Cross, they did have it 4th and 4 on their own 6, and they went for it. So I'm sure
doesn't always shake out like that.
Nothing's out of the.
I sit up and I concur with you 100%. But this is one of those things. So you don't want to give the other team, any kind of incentive or motivation. So my thing will wind up being, although he's the coach and I understand that, but if you sit up and you don't make it, you got a short field, and if they score, you're in trouble.
You have less than an extra point. You're inside there too.
So he did punt it. Not a good punt at all. But that's okay. He punted. You know what I mean? Rather than give him that was the correct play. Yes. What he had to do. It was definitely correct play.
Yes.
20-yard line.
But they take over. Lindenwold takes over, I think, on the 20-yard. Well, they're in the red zone already. They take over there with 4:14 left in the half. Lindenwold is inside the red zone. Wallace punter and kicker got hurt on the last play, but it looks like he might. I don't know if he's going to be back out. He's got ice on there, so it doesn't look too promising for them.
Yeah, with Wallace, it's a numbers game. You lose one player, it's a domino effect because everyone else has to bump down. They stuff him at the line. Great play. Great play there.
The line for no gain. Great second down.
I tell you, that's the kid that doesn't get much time. He's filling in there is Brandon Aggie. Yeah. And he did a great job shedding the blocker and making the play there, coming crashing down from the end.
That's what you want, though. I mean, hey, listen, I always tell him, listen, this is your shot. Don't miss your moment.
Absolutely.
So he's making the best of it, and who knows? You sit up and you look at it, you look at the tape as you go forward in the next week, you give him more time. And that's just something that's just the motivation for that individual to sit up and do that. Lindenwold's coming to the line right now. It's 2nd and 10. They're going left to right. Yep. They line it up.
Bad snap. Quick hit outside.
Oh, man. Missed tackle. It cost him. Just a missed tackle here.
Looked like it was Lucas Crochet.
Okay.
It was a quick out, and as he was, overcompensating because he was looking in the backfield, the kid cut back in, and they gained looks like 8 yards.
8 yards on that one.
But this is a big stop for Wallace.
They have to sit up here. This is 2-down territory for them. But then again, if they have a field goal kicker, hey, get them on the board.
14-yard line.
Clock is running here with 2:45 left in the half. Lindenwold is threatening right now with a pass. Oh, incomplete pass. Stops the clock. That was a little dangerous, Ryan.
I tell you, that was very close to being
a That's what I'm saying. Very, very close. So it's 4th down.
During warm-ups, I did not see Lindenwold attempting any kicks.
Not at all.
So I'm not sure what they're going to do here. And, with them averaging scoring 7 points a game, I can't imagine that they're not going to try to go for this.
Listen, while we're in this 30-second timeout, we're going to send it back to the studio. Norm, take us, baby. Right here, Lindenwold's back on the team with a 4th and 2, and they're lining up here now, going left to right. They are inside the 10-yard line. This is a huge play for them in this game. Little pivot point right here. This could wind up being the slice of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. This is both for big sides here.
Big time, big time. They look like they're running. He's looking to pass. Touchdown. Touchdown, Lindenwold. Hey, listen, he went there. He ran for the flag. They didn't keep up with him.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that was a really nice throw.
It was a very nice throw.
Had the receiver drag him from the backside, and you got a young defensive backfield, and it kind of showed there. And they had lead blocking. He had plenty of room. He threw a great ball and
had plenty of time
executed.
Plenty of time. And my goodness, I said, now it looks like they're lining. Well, once again, this goes to the point where you have to at least attempt to try this, but they're going for two. It's like a jumbo package that's inside there too. Well, no, they're going to kick it. My man, look at him.
You gotta love this.
You gotta love this. Gerardo Hernandez, I'm on the line. This is how you get your glory instead of just getting the penalty called on you.
Well, let's see. He's got to make this one here.
I know what you mean. Giselle Hawkins is holding. He steps back. We're waiting for it now. So, it's a bad snap. Blocked by Wildwood. They hold. That's a huge play, right? That's a very huge play with them. I tell you, the snap was bad. It wasn't that lack for trying, but you know what? That means just get up and try to run it in.
Absolutely.
So with 2:33 left, Wildwood Warriors 12, Lindenwold 6. With this quick little timeout, let's take a quick little 30-second break. Norm, take us, baby.
Wildwood 12.
Yes, and we are back here at Maxwell Field here in Wildwood, New Jersey. As we like to say, beautiful downtown Wildwood, New Jersey, depending on where we might be at right now. We should be down in the 305 right now, but that's another story, too. You know how that does go around there. Lindenwold's kicking off here, and they are going left to right. Wildwood's looking to receive. They better be careful of an onside kick. I mean, Wildwood it looks like they have their hands team up there, just on the off chance right there, and he's looking around too, so you have to be careful. No, the kick goes deep. Oh man, fumble. Muff Hennessy, and
covered by Lindenwold.
Lindenwold with a huge play.
By Lindenwold on the fumble.
Looks like Hennessy may have gotten nicked up a little on that as well.
You're right about that. This is what I mean by giving them incentive. You got to be careful here.
35-yard line.
Well, that's the big no. Big no switch.
Exactly. Now, I tell you, if they go down and score here and kick an extra point, then we at. It goes, you have to try extra points, regardless if your kickers are out or not. Heck, I can sit up here and kick a 20-yard field goal, and I'm an old man.
You fit in a jersey? Put you in there at half.
I'm telling you. Throw me in there. Throw me in. I'm good. Listen, you guys got to love that. That could have been the sub of the game. Primo's Hoagie. Whether you want a sandwich or a tray, call Primo's Rio Grande, 846-7532. Also, Johnny Longhots on Pacific and Pine. What's up, Fabio? Lindenwold with a huge gain.
Once again, the outside, they're capitalizing on Wildwood. Wildwood's just crashing down, and the quarterback's holding it, getting to the outside. And
you're right. They're using their aggression against them, and that's what it is.
Absolutely, it's smart play calling on Lindenwold.
It is.
Wildwood's going to have to adjust, or else they're going to struggle in the second half.
I agree with you 100%. 100% right there. So, like I say, they're lined up now. It says first down. They're on the 25. It looks like right now.
And Lindenwold's got plenty of time. There's 1:55 on the clock.
Oh, and running.
So they're they're in a good position too. To,
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Looks like they're in a wishbone almost, if you want to say it. He's looking to throw. Looking in the corner. He caught that. What a ball. What a ball. Great ball. Touchdown. He went right to the flag. Man, Lindenwold evens the score. They can take the lead.
that's the second touchdown there by Charles Barbour.
It is. Oh, man, that was a heck of a pass. I'm telling you.
I'm watching it. I'm wondering why he didn't throw it to the swing back because he had that swing back wide open.
Wide open.
And he throws it. He put it up deep corner. And you want to talk about dropping it into a basket?
Oh, he did.
That couldn't have been placed any better.
I'm telling you, after your props, Lindenwold has the chance to take the lead here with 1:39 left.
And here you go. Now you got the Wildwood guys hands on the hips, and
right.
now Lindenwold's they're up off the bench. They're all pumped up.
They're pumped up.
And it's a whole new ball game we got here.
Oh, definitely. And it looks like they're going for two. If they sit up here and get this, there they go. Oh, I think that may have the motion. It's a motion on Lindenwold.
I don't see a flag.
It's against Lindenwold. It's a motion.
They're saying timeout by Lindenwold, which
The referee signal motion. Listen, they got to get together. What's up with the zebras right now?
that's just listen. I try to limit my. I'm not one to go after officials.
I can't say that. If I'm going to be honest about it, I can't say that, okay?
Yeah.
So that's what. Now they're taking a timeout. With that quick little timeout, 30 seconds. Hey, Norm, take us real quick for a quick 30-second break.
Bar and Grill in North Wildwood.
Yes, and we are back. Lindenwold back on the field. We're getting ready to try for the extra point right now. And they can take the lead with this. Wildwood was playing well throughout this whole first half. And just that one play, like you said, Ryan, one play made a difference because the punter went out, couldn't punt the ball that deep. Lindenwold winds up getting it back with a short field, scores a touchdown. Now they come back again. Now they're going for two.
Wildwood's going to need a big stop here.
Big stop here. They're going to need one. Doesn't look like they made it.
It wasn't a clean snap right to the outside.
Wildwood with a defensive stop. They really needed that.
2 point, no good.
Yeah.
Got a player
down the field, and he's the one who made the stop.
He's a big part of Wildwood's defense and offense. Nick Crochet. He's
looks like he hurt his knee. Listen, with a quick little 30-second timeout over here, we're going to go back to the studio while the trainer sits up here and attends to him. Norm, take us, baby. Yes, we are back right now. It is a 12-12 game. 1:39 left in the half. Lindenwold has a little bit of life into it. This is where it gets very, very dangerous for Wildwood going into half because if Lindenwold sits up here and gets a turnover here or an onside kick, the momentum's already swung, Ryan, right now. Looks like Lindenwold's not sure. They have some speedsters inside it, so be careful. There's a lot of clean jerseys I'm looking at right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of clean jerseys.
Wildwood looks like they're moved all the way up after that last kick. So.
Yep.
fielded by Trevor Troiano.
Right. There he goes. Oh, runs into his own man. Looked like if he could have cleared that one, he was off to the races.
Man, but still seems to gain.
That's a tough play.
That's a tough break.
Wildwood in good position at the 50-yard line with a minute 31.
I'm telling you, that was a heck of a play because I tell you, if he didn't run into his own man and he could have cleared that, he was off to the races.
He did a phenomenal job.
He was off to the races.
Cut it up and
north and south.
Exactly. But that's what happens, and hey, 131, you can't worry about that now. It's, you know, we got 1st and 10 at the 50, and, you know, this is where they got the chance to swing the momentum back their way. And,
Definitely,
you know,
definitely that. It's all about field position within these two squads right here because neither one really, although Lindenwold has a guy who can kick somewhat, but not like, you know, with Wildwood having their kicker out right there, they're very limited in their options when it comes down to 4th down, to be very honest with you right there. That's why. So it's a very, there he is. Didn't turn around.
I think it was a little short. Maybe it's miscommunication on the outside there.
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Like it could be.
And 10.
So it's very interesting. I would tell you, Fabio, how you guys doing over there? Johnny Longhots on Pacific and Pine Avenue over there. Hemingway's at the Grand in Cape May, the locals' favorite restaurant for brunch and dinner. Oceanfront of the Beach Avenue in Cape May. Follow them on Facebook. Lucky Bones, proud sponsor of all high school sports in Cape May County. Stop at Lucky Bones. Great food, great fun. At the foot of the Cape May Bridge. You gotta love that. Chef, how you doing today? What's good here? Wildwood, they're going right to left. And it is 2nd down and 10. Rio Diner, routes 9 and 47. There we go. He's back to pass. He's under pressure.
Under pressure.
Oh, man, it goes down. That's a loss of about 8.
42-yard line.
And it looks like there's a timeout.
Timeout, Wildwood.
Yeah. It looks like a timeout. Or is it a time? No, I don't think they're taking it. Yeah, it's a timeout. With this little 30-second timeout, let's go back to the studios real quick. Norm, take us, baby. Yes, we're coming back in, and we're still in the midst of a timeout here. It is exactly 1 minute 19 seconds left. You know, Ryan, as I'm looking at this right now, this is a huge play for Wildwood. Because if they don't sit up here and convert this, which I would sit up here and try to get 6 yards. If you're going to get anything, just 6 yards, punt it back. And that way you pin them back just a little bit here because I wouldn't go 4th down because right now Lindenwold players are like, they're feeling like they're world beaters.
Yeah, absolutely.
The guys over the ball, it could have been a little offsides right here. Ooh. Well, he completes it. The clock keeps running.
They're only going to get 3 yards on the play there.
Yeah.
A 3-yard gain?
Yeah.
I'm not understanding that call there.
I don't either.
Wildwood calls a timeout.
I don't get that. Why wouldn't they just let the play keep going?
You got 4th and 16.
Yeah, why would
Minute
you
14.
let the clock run? You know, this doesn't make sense. Listen, while we get in the midst of this little quick break right here, we're sitting up here now. Let me give our sponsors some love. Right, we're going back and forth over here. And listen, you guys, you've got to stop by the Hunky Tonk Bar in Wildwood this weekend. Delicious food, great fun, entertainment, line dancing. Follow Hunky Tonk Saloon on Facebook and more. Also, unlock your potential for Well Chiropractic, where athletes can recover top-tier soft tissue injuries. Boy, I almost sit up here and mess that one up. It is what it is. 886-7730. Anthony's Grub on Montgomery Avenue wishes all schools a great year. When you're hungry, think Anthony's. Also, Anglesey Ale Works, located at the bottom of the Wildwood Bowl, wishes all our kids a great year. Whale Tail. Teddy, what's going on, big boy? I know you guys had the margarita night the other night over there. You guys looking good. Cheering everyone on for a great season over here. Bruni's Pizza. Bernardo, what's good, baby? You know, me and Norma are sitting up here looking for something right now. You guys are 9 and 47 at Canals Plaza. Best of all the coaches and the kids. As we resume back to the game, it's a 4th and about 15 for for Wildwood. I don't understand it. I would punt it, but then again, I'm not the coach.
Well, you got to imagine they're going for it here, and if they don't get it,
They got problems.
giving Lindenwold punt.
And they're incomplete.
Intended for Gianni Troiano.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the thought process was there. Even if he does catch it, he's
well short.
He's got to shake 3 defenders. He's catching it 12 yards behind the first down, and that play didn't look like it had a chance from the beginning. And now you got Lindenwold with the ball, 45-yard line going in.
And we just saw what the gentleman over there just threw that 25-yard touchdown pass there. So we know he can get the ball there.
Yep.
And that's what I'm saying. Also, Triano and Son, proud sponsor of Wildwood sports teams. Whether you need masonry work, stone, pavers, concrete, or more, call 522-3355 for a free estimate. Lindenwold's lining up, going left to right. With a little more than a minute 10 left. Lindenwold looks like they might have a little momentum. He's looking to the flat right now. Happy feet. Intercept. Ooh, almost. No, with a grab. Completion. You have a completion.
First down there.
First down right there.
35-yard line.
35 yards, yeah. Clock's running
Of Wildwood.
right now.
Clock is still running.
So Wildwood needs a stop here or a turnover. If not, they could be in some big trouble going forward from their line. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the 50 seconds, you got to get a stop here.
So, he's going deep. Oh! Almost intercepted.
Troiano.
That ball has to be intercepted. That's the play that has to be made.
If he put his hands on it, should have caught it.
Second and 10.
He's a sophomore, you know. He's going. That one's going to bother him. But he's got to make that. And that's, you know, hopefully a lot of times you see you don't make that play, the offense comes back and they end up, you know. Hopefully that's not the case here, but.
Yeah, but you know what? That's a little bit of a motivator for him right now. You know, if he can sit up here and get that done right there, if they can come back here, they have to get a little more penetration on the line, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? They have to get a little more penetration. If they can get that, they'll be good to go.
Looks like Lindenwold's on a spread.
Oh, motion on Lindenwold.
Lindenwold jumped.
Oh, man, they jumped. 5 yards going back.
Lindenwold.
That's a deal breaker. Right there.
Second and 15.
The Irish Society, Anglesey Irish Society, wishes the Wildwood Warriors the best of luck in tonight's game. If you're at the Irish Festival this weekend, be sure to support the Anglesey Irish Society table. Gotta love that one right there. Well, we're going back and forth, but I tell you, Hemingway's, great food that's right there. Gotta give Brady some love too. Gotta love those guys over there at Harpoons in the Bay. And there we go. He's looking deep.
Draws back.
He's driving. Oh, he's running. He tucks it away. Oh man. Oh, I think there might be a plan. There could be a face mask.
The original line of scrimmage.
I'm not so sure that ball didn't come out.
Did it come out? What's going on?
The far referee saying that it down. He blew it down right away.
Yeah, but
It was close.
I have to go to the camera right now.
Yeah, exactly.
They're rushing to the line real quick.
18 seconds left.
Yeah. So I don't know. We're going to see. He downs it.
He downs it.
15 seconds
left.
15 seconds left on the clock.
They have to play a little bit of a prevent defense right here.
6.
So it's going to be fourth down there. I mean, you got to kill the clock there. It's fourth down, and it's a big defensive stop for Wildwood. Like you said, though, they got to get a pass rush. They
have to.
You know,
they have to
contain the ends. Their ends are. You know, this is what happens. We have an injury. The one outside backer goes out. He's on the side, bringing a younger kid. All he knows, crash down. That's allowing them to get outside, and it's giving them a wide open field to operate.
Oh, you're most definitely. They have to guard against the over the middle. He's not going to the flats right now. He's just trying to get over. He's trying to get over the top just a little bit. You know, if the tight ends are trying to run a post. And if Wildwood can get a little pressure on them, they can create a turnover because they're going to rush him and everything else. If he rushes, they have the chance for the turnover. So that would be obviously good on their part to sit up there in the end to half that particular way.
Absolutely.
So we're going to see. Listen, with a quick timeout on the field, they're coming back onto the field. Lindenwold's getting back up. You know, as we go into the halftime break over here, a lot of little things that are going back through. You guys got to love this. Revolution Liquors over here on New Jersey Avenue. here in Wildwood, the Schickling family, wishes everyone a great year. Remember, drink responsibly. Revolution Liquors also has a Heroes Bar that's going back and forth. You guys need to check them out.
4th and 6 here. Then the Walden to spread.
He's looking. Oh, that's a fumble. Is that backwards? Oh, man. See, this is what I don't understand, because it looked like it was almost like a lateral.
That was definitely a lateral.
I mean, come on. But they're a little quicker on that draw right there.
You know what the thing is? He blew it quickly. Wawa didn't go for it. It's
right.
down. You know, hopefully, if you're Wawa, you just kneel this out this 11 seconds. Be happy that you're going to escape this half
with a tie,
and be ready to come back out for the second half.
I agree with you, Ryan. Definitely agree with you there. But you know what? How many?
Once again,
I think he's got, one timeout left?
There's no timeouts left on either side.
Yeah, that's a kneel down.
But this is back to, it should have been, you wonder why you called a timeout just to throw that pass before when we should have ran that clock down.
Thank you. There you go. And that cost him 6.
So Wawa takes a knee and it looks like we're going to go to half tied up.
And that's what we have. Listen, at halftime,
and that's about
Lindy Ball Lions 12, the Wildwood Warriors 12 at halftime. Like they said, we're going to go back to our studios for a quick break. Norm, take us home. I think we had about maybe 8 or 10 minutes. Thank you, brother. We're talking later. Norm before we get ready to start. Norm, take us there, baby.
I'm going to see if I can get a towel or something to wipe this.
Yeah, go ahead.
down, so.
Don't listen. Yes, we're coming back in here. Halftime, 12-12, the Lions and the Warriors. And Ryan, like we were talking about at halftime, I just think that whoever wins the third quarter is going to wind up winning this game.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, it looks like number 84, Gillian is going to be out for the rest of the game. He's hobbling on the sideline here, so it looks like his night is done.
His night is done.
The momentum in the game changed a lot when he went out. And
I definitely agree with you.
So we're gonna have to see, and as we know, you know, Lindenwold started taking advantage of the outside, and that outside was there for them. The quarterback, he made the throws he had to make.
Yes, he
and
did.
He had the time that he needed to throw the passes, and Wildwood's going to have to up the pressure and kind of try to dictate tempo like Lindenwold did there.
It's going to be something. Lindenwold's kicking off to Wildwood. This is a chance to go down. They're going from right to left. This is, like I said, it's a very pivotal quarter for them. If they can control it and get a score out of this, I said they should be in pretty decent shape. But then again, Lindenwold, they're feeling good about themselves. You never know.
And here we go.
Like I said, there they go.
With the second half of this game this evening.
They field the punt cleanly.
So that one's fielded there by Liam. He's mainly on the defense, and you don't really want him receiving kicks, but it was a short kick by Lindenwold. The ball only traveled 25 yards in the air, and
They got lucky.
So Wildwood does have good field position, and we'll see what they decide to do here.
Right. It's going to be something here.
10-10 for Wildwood at the
Well, like I say,
40-yard line.
this is brought to you by Crest Savings. Wish everybody a great season for all schools down here in Cape May County. Crest Savings since 1919 with branches throughout the Cape May County area. Visit crestsavings.com. Hemingway's in Cape May at the Grand. Locals' favorite restaurant for lunch and dinner. Wildwood is setting at the 40-yard line, going from left to right.
I do believe there is a little mismatch here with Trevor, number 3, Trevor Troiano, and number 8.
Let's see if we can pick up on it. Oh, interception.
Interception on the play.
It hung up too long.
That ball never looked like it came out of his hand cleanly. I didn't see if he was hit by it or what, but that ball floated up and was picked off. And that's not the start that Wildwood wanted, but that's at all what Lindenwold wanted.
At all. So now defense is on the field.
I'll tell you, for the most part, the first half was a clean half penalty-wise.
That's a good thing.
There was only 2 penalties on Lindenwold. There was one penalty on Wildwood, which were all minor infractions, 5-yard penalties. But that's as a coaching standpoint, you got to be happy about that.
Correct, from both sides of the equation right there.
First down, Lindenwold.
Now, can Wildwood make the stop or get the turnover, and in essence, and get back to momentum? But looks like there's a little indecision with Lindenwold into the huddle right there. Guys getting laid onto the field right now. They better count the players. Make sure you have 11 instead of 12.
Looks like they're back in this kind of wildcat formation with number 1, the quarterback, being out.
Yep, I'm sure there he goes.
All right, stoppage on the play.
Stopped by Lucas Crochet there. He's a junior for Wildwood. So number 2's helmet came off there, so he has to go out of the game. Okay. See how Lindenwold adapts on that.
Okay. I tell you, now they're going to see what they're made of right now. The Wildwood Warriors going into this right now.
Got a second and about 8.
Looks like single back, quarterback to draw. He's keeping, gets the first down. They're not staying in their lanes.
We got a first down on the play.
When you don't have number 1 in there, you can't be expecting a pass. You got to go expect run, and that's number 4 made it like it was going to be a pass. Some of them yelled pass. He's not throwing the pass. If number 1's not in there, it's going to be a run.
I got to tell you, Ryan, I think Coach, I know what they're trying to do and people are playing, but I think he needs to give somebody, they got a shot to get him.
Keep again.
They could have stopped him in the backfield. Coach needs to give some of these other players that are down here a shot. And what I mean a shot, put them in the game, see what they can do. See what they can do. I mean, you have the players that you think you're going to win with, which is great. All of them, you think that way. But you never know that one player that can go and give them a spark that they might need to anchor that defense. everything, because right now they're starting just to run on these guys.
Yeah, I mean, either that or you got to dial up some blitzes, like we said,
Yes.
change tempo. I'm not sure, Coach sees these kids what they give in practice all the
Yes.
time, so
Right.
he knows probably what he has there and all. But like you said, something you can't just let Lindenwald run the ball down on you.
That's what they're doing. I thought there was a little bit of a motion play right there. Up the gut. He almost lost that ball.
Trevor Toriano on the tackle on the play. Not before
They're just starting to run.
Another first down.
I think if Lindenwald, if they were
Placed on the 20-yard line.
one of their best opportunity, get away from the when they're going misdirection on
Yes.
Wildwood, they're opening up holes. They got Wildwood running all over. When they're just running and they got
Players down the field.
Down on the field.
their quarterback that went down to
went
it.
down. He's still down on the field too. Well, we have a little bit of a break right now. We're going to go back to the studios. Norm, take us. Quarterback's back up on his feet.
Back up on his feet.
He's going to at least come out for a play or so.
Martin.
It looks like he might have had the wind knocked out of him a little bit, because he went down there. So let's hope that he is okay.
Yeah, Coach was when we were talking to Coach McNair earlier. He was talking about Martin. He's a junior. Said he's a good kid and one of obviously one of their key players.
Of course.
We'll have to keep an eye on that. If he doesn't come back, I would imagine that the air game is going to be limited, if not completely restricted.
It'll definitely suffer.
We'll have to see. So it looks like they're back in the Wildcat formation. They
are.
Like an offset eye almost.
I got to tell you, number 34, it's a direct snap. Ooh, fumble.
On the play. Recovered by Lindenwald.
New quarterback. They had the opportunity. That was there.
Wildwood did have the opportunity.
That's a loss of about, what, 7 or 8?
Simmons.
It's a no. Wow.
Yeah, that's
With the recovery.
a 7-yard loss there on the.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get lucky when your defense isn't making a stop. It's almost like that punt that went back 30 yards over his head.
Agreed.
Something like that, but we'll have to see. It's.
Oh, man.
Off tackle.
Off tackle. It's a game of, what, 6 or 7?
Run by
It looks like he.
No. It's about 8.
Back to the line of scrimmage end of yard. But still 4th and long. Need a big stop here by Wildwood. That was a nice tackle by Alex Ruiz. He's another freshman.
It's 4th down.
Alex Ruiz.
So what are they going to do here? It looks like the quarterback's coming back into the game. Now this would be something.
It looks like they got the backup in. Number 1 still off.
He's still off. You're right.
Yeah.
You are right.
You got number 8 in there. Let's see what he can do. Actually, waiting. They only have 2, 4, 6. They're waiting for one more in the huddle.
Well, they need to call time. They need to call a timeout. Wait a minute. There's a timeout on there.
Takes a time.
Listen, with this quick little timeout on the field, we're going to send it back to the studios. Go ahead, Norm. Take us, baby.
Score remains the same. Tied up at 12.
out of that little 30-second timeout here. Some of our sponsors here. Teddy, how you guys doing up in Welltail Brewery there in Burley across from Home Depot? Is cheering everyone on for a great season there. Blues Pizza, at your local spot for pizza located on Route 47 in Canals. Best wishes to all the kids and coaches. Johnny Longhots on Pacific and Pine Avenue. Bobby was popping there. Wishes everyone the best of luck this season. Stop by to the game of practice. Enjoy the taste. Gotta love that. Bal Harbor, Oceanfront Hotel in Wildwood Crest is proud sponsor of high school sports. When friends and families come to visit, don't put them on the sofa. Call Bal Harbor, 522-3343. Notch Tree Service, a cut above all. All the athletes, the best of luck this season there. Matt Notch does a tremendous job, just to let you guys know. Consummate professional, certified arborist.
Looks like number one's back in the game, and he runs it straight off.
Oh,
Bauer was ready for it.
Bauer was definitely ready for it.
Was ready for that outside
Man, they turn it over on downs.
And who was that to make the play? Number 51, Liam Carvel, leading Nick Crochet right in there. That's a big stop for Wild.
Huge stop for them. But now the question is, can they capitalize on this? You know, if they're going to come out of this, they need to just, to go to your point, if they gave up 250 yards the other week, start running the ball, north-south. You know, and that's what you do. You have somebody sit up here and just open it. Only use a crease.
Yeah.
You know, to take it.
Well, we've seen the passes kind of slowed down. You know, he got off, had a few good passes to start, but there's been nothing to the air game since. And
you're right.
You know, if you're struggling, you gotta tell your guys, hey, dig down up on the front line and let's get some holes and get some yards. And you know, the field position, there's Javion Hennessy up the middle. Good start, manageable. You're gonna get a nice little 5-yard rush.
Right. We call them drive starters.
Yes. Absolutely. And that's
Place of the ball at around the 24